how do we supplement? And this is the thing that people really misunderstand, because people are like, okay, I need to supplement. So I'm going to take zinc, and I'm going to take calcium, I'm going to take magnesium, and I'm going to take potassium, and I'm going to take, whatever, chromium, and I'm going to take selenium, and I'm going to throw all these pills down my gullet. Okay. So, and this is a complete misunderstanding, because nowhere in nature do things work this way. The way these nutrients and minerals are distributed to plants and animals, let's not talk about animals, let's talk about plants throughout the world, or through mycelium, these tiny, tiny things that deliver tiny, tiny trace packets of minerals. That's actually the natural way that your body has to absorb and assimilate minerals. They have to be completely broken down to their ionic chemical components. So when you take a pill and you throw it down your throat, now it has to be digested and completely broken down and ionized before it can be absorbed and assimilated. And by the time that happens, you only end up getting about 10 or 12% of what you've actually put down your throat. So, and not only that, you've had to take 8 or 10 pills, sometimes multiple times a day. It's completely inefficient. It's completely ineffective. And not only that, it also creates terrible imbalances, because now you're throwing all these mega dose format minerals in large packets down into your digestion. So now all the stuff that's not utilized has to be gotten rid of. So now your body is constantly working hard to actually eliminate all the excess that you're putting in your body. So you're creating as much imbalance as you are solving. Okay, so this is really important foundational information.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I 100% agree. I'm guilty of over-supplementing. And I've had this same conversation several times on this podcast and other podcasts, which is just like the American pharmaceutical model that we use in supplementation, which is I have a problem and there's a pill. I have a problem and there's a pill. And I have a problem and there's a pill. And before you know it, you got all these pills for all your problems. And then to make it worse is you go to like a health food store, or you go, most people shop online now. So let's not pretend like we're not doing what we're doing. You go to one of these supplement websites, right? Even the good ones. And you can find, and a lot of them separate these different products based on what's your problem. Hey, do you have digestive issues? Well, here's a bunch of digestive supplements. Hey, do you have, hormone issues? Here's a bunch of supplements for your hormones. They have 100 things on the website. Each one of those things you can find a benefit for, right? Mm-hmm. So the idea that if everything does something, why not just buy all 100 supplements and just take all 100 supplements every day and just take the whole bottle every single day. Just take your supplements, buy the bottle, each one, form like a $20,000 a week supplement habit, and you should be at optimal health, right? No, that's not how it works at all, because the body is so much more intelligent than that. And the fact is that we can't take 2 million years, or so I'm told, 2 million years of human evolution and distill it down to, well, now we figured it out. And in the last 10 years, since everybody realized you can make so much money in supplements, now we finally have all the solutions to all the problems that are no. The body is weird, and everybody's body is different. And really, I should use this example because I use a lot of supplements. People send me stuff. I like to try stuff. I like to see what works. I do this biohacking thing. So I'm always looking for like a next step. So I'm guilty of this. So what I do now is, instead of saying, hey, I'm just going to take, $100 a week of supplements. I don't take that many, but I do take more than I probably should. I give myself like the weekend, or I give myself 3 or 4 days of not taking anything. And oddly enough, on my Oura Ring, my sleep data, my heart data, my resting data, it's all better. There we go. It's all better when I literally don't take anything. And in full disclosure,
Isn't
my
that
diet,
interesting?
yeah, it's so crazy. And my diet is pretty on point. Like the food I get, It's from the farmer's market. It's from local source stuff I'm in Puerto Rico, so they grow it in the jungle. So it is soil that is rich with nutrition. I know most people don't have that luxury, but I do know that I am getting sufficient nutrients from food. And I know because like the Oura Ring shows, when I don't take any supplements, the body is recovering, the body's getting deep sleep. And I think this is kind of where you're going towards, which is minerals are the same way, because you can't just take all the minerals all the time and expect to feel good. In fact, you have to really understand where you're coming from and then attack it strategically. And then that's where you get your best results.
Right, exactly.